Hello everybody, this is El Draco again. This video is mostly going to be garnered towards beginners, but more experienced players might want to review it and see what they have to say. And they might find out something they didn't know. First off, major thing I have encountered in the Killzone Shadowfall Intercept DLC for co-op is that people have been wanting to know how to unlock guns. If you look at the left of the screen, you'll see emblems. Those that are just white, like the bottom one, um, those are recruits. They must complete all their challenges before they can even hope to start unlocking challenges. There'll be a red diamond behind that circle to signify they're capable of now unlocking their weapon. All recruits have one challenge that's only at that level, which is get 5 brutal melees. A brutal melee is you run up next to someone, you'll get an R3 press prompt for a melee. It'll go into an animation. You should see a few of them in this video, if I remember correct. Like, for example, slitting throats, stabbing someone right at the base of the neck, basically so you can hit the heart and stuff. Snapping necks, for example, are brutal melees. Now, for all levels of challenges, groups of challenges I should say, is you have 4 sets of banking points. As you see, I am banking points now. It will be designated by a white diamond, where you need to bank them. That is very important. For instance, one has you going up to 1,000, which will be the last one. As you saw on this assault playthrough I'm doing, I'm getting prompts to pick up guns, but it replaces my primary weapon, which is right now the Rumberer with an HE grenade launcher. The marksman can do this, but it replaces his primary also, so he keeps the 4s and the assault keeps the breacher. They can pick up all 3 boss weapons, but the medic and engineer can only pick up Seraph, which is a Purger, the minigun. Now back to the challenges. Then you have to win so many matches, recapture so many uplinks. I'm at uplink A on Market right now. Then you have to call in so many bonus activations. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll notice it has a green number with a number by it, which is 3,000 in this video. That's the amount we're aiming for. We have 100 something right now. 120 now. So we have to use those. Keep those. And to the right of it, the middle one, is how long the match has elapsed, the time elapsed, along with all 3 uplinks. And to the right of that, on the right side, are your bonus capabilities, in a manner of speaking. I'm not sure what to call it right now, to be honest. In the top left corner of it, it would say next triangle in, and then to the top left, it shows the points you need to bank, which is around 250 per time. So it takes a while to do. When you have one, it will show you see those triangles right below that are grayed out. It will become white, saying one's available. Once it's put into the generator, which I would set in by, and I'll tell you when I see it again, they will turn green when they're put in. And it would say how many have been put in, and how many you have available to put in. which is at 0.8. For long, this is a very important thing to do. I'll explain later. As you see, one just came up. It's a white. We literally just banked enough points for it. I haven't gone and gotten it, and no one else. You must pay attention to how many points you have banked, because if someone needs to respawn, you must have 50 points per person's respawn. So if we had all died, we would need a total of 200 points. Now,
heads up, team. We've got Hellgas forces
the bonuses are like calling in mortar strikes, jetpacks, and whatnot. You'll see. I just passed it. Oh well. Now let's go into the other challenges. And then you have so many headshots and kills with your primary. The recruit level needs to get 100 kills with their primary. After that, all of the groups require you to get 200. And after you have completed your first set of challenges, you will not get the brutal melee. You'll get unique ones. For instance, the medic has you need to get so many revives, heals, and resupplies that no one else can. They're garnered towards that class. Now, if I remember right, all the different ones are, there's those for the medic. The assault is frag kills. I don't know if the HE launcher works for that. That device in that corner right now is the generator I'll refer to. So, back to the challenge. Now going on with the assault, you have so many buddy drone kills, which is a little flying drone capable and attack drone that follows you around. Not very powerful completely, but very useful and well worth keeping out. And then you need to get so many kills with the breacher. And that one will increment per tier, like one of the lower tiers only requires you to get up to 1,000 points, while the top tiers require you to bank 15,000. These tiers do not stack with each other, so you have to constantly re-earn all those points. So it's probably closer to 25, about 22.5 to 25k, I would say, that you would need to bank total. And then the marksman also has challenges for the force, which is their secondary. And then you need guard drone kill. The guard drone behaves just like the buddy drone, except for one fact. You deploy at one spot and it stays there indefinitely. Oh, there's a brutal I just attempted a brutal melee there, but that guy died on me before I could finish. I can't remember if there's another one for the marksman off the top of my head. I believe there is, but I can't think of it right now, so sorry. The tactician needs to get kills with its turret, and then kills through its nano shield, and kills with C4. Bear in mind, these challenges you must be playing as that class too, so it's a big deal. Now for the abilities. The marksman itself has two abilities in common. On the right D-pad is a speed dash. Very useful for the assault to go into a uplink and start killing people. If you need brutal melee, use it there. Use it. In fact, this is a good map for brutal melees and shotguns and headshots and to level up in general. A and T are ideal for shotguns and brutal melees. So keep that in mind. Now the left D-pad for them is an auto heal. I can tap it and it goes off. Some people need to hold it down for a moment. You see, I just pick up pesticide canister here, and I'm baking it in this. There it goes green. This is how you call in. The ones where you need to activate bonuses do not require you to put it in. It just requires, it could be full and everyone else puts them in. And all you have to do is call them in. You can call multiples at a time and then each one will count. So you can call up to 4 at once and you'll get 4 credit for them. Now going on with this. The auto heal will heal you completely automatically. The tactician has the only abilities that can stay out permanently until they're deconstructed or destroyed. Left, right, and down on D-pad are the turrets, while up is your nano shield. Medic has a heal drone that behaves just like the buddy drone but sends out a pulse which heals everyone in it, which is useful for assaulting uplinks and brutal melee. And the right is his revive. He is the only one who can revive. That's a must. So he cannot die no matter what. Try and keep him out of combat. Up and down are resupply boxes, which only he can deploy. He can have both at a time. The base we started out the match in, which I refer to as base, it's best to put one supply box on the second floor at all times, because it's generally safe there, and it's very useful. Now let's go on to some of the bonuses. The first thing you should go for is the jetpack. Useful for everyone, especially the medic who needs to get around a lot. Oh, with the revives real quick. If you do go down and the medic revives you, if you are lucky, let me stress the point of how lucky you will be. You get up to a third. You barely ever get 25% of it back once you're revived. So keep in mind, if you have over 1,000, you lose over 500 points, which is necessary. You should try and bank around every 100 points, except for the marksman if he's sniping from the base, generally on the top floor. He can go a bit higher, but he needs to be careful nonetheless. So, now with going on with the bonuses, double damage is useful no matter what. The Ripper benefits from this, and so do others, like the Vulture, which is the third gun the marksman unlocks. It's a 2-hit kill automatically on all infantry but the bosses. With this upgrade, it becomes an instant kill anywhere. And the Force is a good air support drone machine, because it takes it out into shots better than any others. And it instantly takes them out outright. When medics assault uplinks, they should throw their EMP grenades. They destroy small drones, take out armadillo shields, which are guys with blue shields, cloakers who can brutal melee you, and stun turrets. Now, also, if you're using a jetpack, be careful when you're flying. If you get killed in mid-air, you die automatically. Brutal melee getting killed in mid-air makes you respawn automatically. Communication is a must, so pay attention to what people do. I'll make a part 2 for this.